Hello, my dear student. Today we will take our course Advertising Management and Public Relation. Here, at this lecture, we will continue what we have begun last lecture. As we have said in the last lecture, how to design your logo. We discussed the last lecture, the first 6 steps, about the most important step to designing your logo. We discussed the 6 step. Understand why you need a logo, define your brand identity, find inspiration for your design, check out the competition. Number 5, choose your design style. Number 6, find the right type of logo. And today we will continue what we have said the last week. So today we will begin from the step number 7, pay attention to color. Number 8, pick the right typography. Number 9, communicate with your designer. Number 10, evaluate your logo option. Number 11, what not to do when designing a logo. Number 12, integrate your logo design into your brand. Let's start. When we talk about how to pay attention about choosing the color, there are a lot of colors, and each color has its special mean, and it explores different emotion and the idea attached to them. So how can you choose specific colors to your logo? Here we can know the meaning of each color and which color should I select when I try to design my logo. First of all, when I speak about red color is very appropriate when we try to cope to passion and anger. It's a great choice if the brand is useful and you want to stand it out. When we speak about the orange color, is much less used than red, but it's a very playful color. Also, when we speak about yellow is very friendly and accessible. Yellow is the right choice. It's very give you more energy and useful energy, and it's very cheerful colors. When we speak about green is very extremely versatile, and you can work for any brand really. It's very special for anyone, and usually you can use it to express for the nature. And when we may select the blue color, is very classic and the common choice, and usually refer to cool and calming. And if you'd like to be unique brand and to be eclectic and feminine, your best selection is the purple color. And pink is usually referred to girly, and it refers to rose and grown up and cool and very useful and feminine look. Brown maybe sound like strange colors. Usually we didn't find a lot of brands depend on brown colors when they design their logo, but it's a really great choice when you look your brand is a handmade and you like to make it unique and edged look. Black is very good option if you would like to make your brand look modern and luxury look. And white if you'd like to make logo to look clean and modern and minimalistic. Gray is the ultimate color if you wanted to achieve a classic and serious look, and you have 2 types of shades, the darker and the lighter. The darker shades look more for mysterious, and the lighter shades are more accessible. Here, this figure shows us the 3 scenarios we can select among them to make a combination for different colors. The first scenario is about complementary, and in this case you will select 2 colors opposite to each other. In the first case, if you select the blue is opposite to the orange color, in this case it will be complementary. If you try to make another situation, if we select the red colors, it will be opposite to the green colors. In this case it will be complementary, as red is opposite to the green color. The second scenario is analogous. In the second scenario, you have to select 3 colors side by side. So we will find that the light blue and the black blue is side by side color. In this case, it will be analogous. The third scenario is the triadic. In this scenario, you will have 3 colors, and the 3 colors is equally spaced around the wheel. So if we'd like to know the space between the blue colors and the orange, we will find the space is the three colors between them. And if we would like to count the space between the orange colors and the purple ones, so we will find three colors space between each of them. And if you would like to count the space between the purple one and the blues, we will find there is a space color, equally spaced colors, three colors. So in the triadic, you should select as three colors, and the three colors should be equally spaced around the wheel. So when you design your logo, you will find there are three different scenarios. You should select one of them. The first one is to select two colors opposite to each other, and in this case it will be complementary. And the second one is to select three colors side by side, is nearest to each other, is much closer to each other. In this case it will be analogous. And the third scenario, it will be triadic, when you select three colors and the three colors are equally spaced around the wheel. It will be the three. If we would like to apply what we have said before according to the different three scenario for combining different colors together, if we apply this according to FedEx logo, we will find that FedEx depend in two colors, blue and orange. If we'd like here according to the wheel, we will find that the blue and the orange are two colors opposite to each other. In this case it will be complementary. If we apply this again according to Shelley, we will find that the red and the green colors and these colors are opposite to each other. In this case it will be complementary. You can apply it according to the different types of logo, and you can apply it by yourself. Here, if we apply the second scenario, we will find according to MasterCard, we will find three colors side by side, the orange, the dark orange and light orange, and the yellow together with each other. So in this case it will be analogous. And we apply, if it apply to red pool, we will find the same. So if we find our logo use three colors side by side, so in this case it will be analogous. Here, if we apply according to the triadic, we will find the Burger King apply the triadic by choosing three colors equally spaced around the wheel. And if we apply according to the Superman, we will find the logo depends on three colors, the red colors and the yellow colors and the blue colors, and we will find them are three colors equally spaced around the wheel, and there are three colors is the space between the different three types of colors. So in this case it will be a triadic color. This figure shows us how the color scheme triadic. So the three color triadic that equally spaced, it will be the orange with yellow and blue, the purple with orange and yellow, the green with purple and orange, the blue with red and yellow, the black red with blue and orange. So all these colors will equally space the colors. And this is a different logo for different famous brand, and you can apply and determine this is which combination of color you will use, if it will be complementary, analog, or it will be triadic, and try to copy it by using the wheel. And this is a logo for the organic food, and this is also a logo for the shipping company. They will use that you will use according to your project. Our 8th step we should take into our consideration is to pick the right typography. There are 4 types of fonts. The first one is serif font, the second one is sans serif font, the third one is a script font, and the last one is to display font. Now we will try to discuss it in more details. The first type of font is the serif font. It will be the best selection if you would like to make your logo look classic and high-end. The serif font, you will find the font, it will have a little feet at the end of the letter, and your logo will be look very elegant and the classic design. You will have an elegant and the classic design. Here I try to make you understand well the difference between the different two types of fonts. The first one, the serif font, and the second one is the sans serif font. In the serif font, you will use a little feet at the end of the letter. So you will find that there is a little feet at the end of letter F, and it takes the color red. But when we use the sans serif font, we didn't use a little feet at the end of the letter. So it will be a regular, take a regular shape without any little feet. Here, if you look at the Honda logo, we will find that at the end of the letter H, there is a little feet. And also if you'd like at letter N, you will find a little feet. And also at the letter D, you will find a little feet at the end of D, and also at letter A. And if you apply it at the Sony, also you will find a little feet at the end of letter S, and also at N, letter, and Y. And you can apply for all this logo, and you will find they use the serif font. The second type of font is the sans serif font. The sans serif font are the perfect choice for if you'd like to make your logo look modern and a clean look. And it's a great choice for modern brand. As we said before, as a sans serif font didn't have a little feet at the end of the letter. You didn't use a little feet at the end of the letter. The letter, it take a regular shape without any little feet. And here, if you would like to add FedEx, you will not. You will find that at the end of letters they didn't use a little feet. The letter is right without any little feet. Here, if you would like to make a comparison between the two different types of fonts that I have discussed, the first one, Google, is use a little feet at the end of the letter. So in this case, it will be a serif font. But when we have a look at the second Google, we will find that the letter didn't have a little feet at the end of the letter. So it take a regular shape without any little feet at the end. So in this case, it will be a sans serif font. The third type of font is a script font. The script font are reminiscent of handwriting. It's usually written, and it gives you an elegant look and more relaxed. And there are a lot of variety of it, as it's usually written, and it's more individualistic, and it gives your logo to be more special and different from other logo because it's usually a handwriting. The fourth one and the last type of font are the display font. The display font are decorative font. They are highly stylized and which catch the eye. It usually catches the eye by the different color it uses, and it's very high style and decorative font. Your typography can become really powerful when you combine different type of logo font with each other. Find out how in this guide to selecting font for your brand. Sometimes there are different types of font can be combined together into one logo. So you can sometimes or somehow make a combination between display font or serif font or sans serif font or anyone. So your typography can become really powerful, and it will be powerful type if you make a combination between different types of logo font with each other. Then after you determine your combination of colors and how you will choose the type of font, now it become you should try to convert your dream into reality by communicating with your designer. Sometimes it may take a little bit of trust. You should have a great level of trust with your designer, and you also open to suggestion, and you also should remember that your designer is an expert and he would like to make a good logo. And also you should asking for a clear feedback for what the designer gave you and you would like to ask your designer about. The best design happen when you and your designer work together. So if you make a good cooperation between you and your designer, you will obtain a good logo. Number 10, evaluate your option. After you should evaluate your logo option, it will be very hard. So you should get some feedback from your friends, relative, and potential customer, your colleague, to help you to make a decision. So after you make a logo, you can take a recommendation from your friend or relative or potential customers to know their opinion before you put the logo on your brand. Now we should know what makes our logo to be a good logo or a special logo. A logo should be recognizable. Everyone should recognize it and remember it. Second, reflect your brand message and make you stand out. An effective logo looks professional. It should be professional and it should explore your brand identity. Also, a great logo also need to work at any size, at anywhere you want to use your logo. So we can summarize the main characteristics that it should be in a good logo. First, it should be unique and distinctive. It should be memorable, work at any size and anywhere, reflect your brand identity, is timeless. What not to do when designing a logo? You shouldn't put in your logo actually what you do. For example, if you are a dentist, you shouldn't put in your logo a tooth. It's a very bad option if you put a tooth and you are a dentist. Number two, don't make it too complicated. Your logo, it should be simple as possible, not to be complicated. And also, if your logo is more simple, it will be a key to be a memorable logo. Don't try to be too trendy. Don't try to make up to date for your brand. You should put into your brain when you design your logo. Your logo should stay for a lot of years. Don't go with an amateur. So you should, when you design your logo, you shouldn't ask your friend or your cousin or anyone of your relatives to make a design for your logo. You should go to the designer and asking them to design the logo for you. Don't ask your friend because he is good at doing the Photoshop. No, this is not enough. You must go to a designer who have a good expertise for designing a logo. The last step is to integrate your logo design into your brand. Once you design your logo and it become a reality, so you should put your logo into your package and to put it at your business card and your web design. It should have your logo as the different pictures show you. Next week, inshallah. Goodbye.